So let's get started now. Welcome everyone. The challenge here it is within 15 minutes to know and understand how the market closes regarding the action of the price during the day and to understand what's going to happen tomorrow. I'm just going to use a few examples with currencies and gold, but then you can apply this with everything. You can apply this with everything. With stocks, with indexes, and anything is applied to the same concept that I'm about to explain you now. Okay, so let's go ahead first, but to show exactly how to see that, then it is better to use high volume actives, high volume assets, So currencies are high volume intraday, gold is a high volume intraday, the German index also, and so just pick the ones that you consider has a high volume. My entries particularly are with euro dollar, dollar CAD, dollar yen, gold, and DAX index. But it doesn't mean that I trade them all every day. It means that those are the ones that I pick to trade on intraday basis, because it has the best volume for an intraday trader. So yeah, like I said, within just 15 minutes you will know and see how to read the market action price. And for more information, if you like, you go ahead and see our channel. You see there's many other seminars that might be helpful for you. And for example, non-farm payrolls I'll record it here, fundamental trader versus news trader, and what else we got? Well, there's just a few ones that are good to understand and see to complete your understanding of price action, because what I'm about to tell you, it is price action basically. Okay. So this is what's going on here. I'm just going to use dollar CAD, and the first thing you need to understand is that in order to trade with the price, you don't need any indicator. That's the first thing. So what you see here in the background, this is an MT4. It is basically a pivot point. This is the only indicator, but I don't use it to enter the market or exit the market. It's just an indicator to organize the prices. But the only thing that you have to use to enter and exit the market on intraday basis is the price. Now the question of everyone, it is what's going to happen tomorrow? It's going to keep moving up, or it's going to correct and go down? Any active that you want to trade. That's the normal questions. Like, can I keep buying, or is it better to just hold on into it and not to enter, or maybe to sell? So the answer on that, in dollar CAD, for example, what information that we have at the moment, is as follows. If you put your chart in 1 hour, you will see with much better precision what happened with the opening of today. Now we know the US market opened here and Europe market opened here. So this is the first thing you had to take from the price. Where's the market open? Where's the market close? So the opening market, Europe is here and US is here. And it means that now the market price is above the opening. And what it means also is that the market is just buying, nobody's selling. So what's going to happen tomorrow? Well, we expect more buyers to get into with dollar CAD. So like I said, 1 hour, it is to see the first hour candlestick that opens in the market. You don't need to go to 15 minutes or 4 hours. And then once you identify the opening candlesticks, and then you identify the closing candlesticks. So this one is going to happen now. This is the closing of Europe, the one that just happened. So the closing of Europe, it is the candlestick, the prices that we consider as a closing. We don't wait for the closing of US because it's more representative the volume of Europe market over than the volume of US market. So what's going to happen with dollar CAD? Well, of course, the entire market is just buying. The market opened here and they're closing here. So what's going to happen tomorrow? Well, we expect dollar CAD to keep moving up. In fact, we have buyers and we have buy stop entries at the 22.10 and 22.14 because these are the highs of the day. And what that means is that if dollar CAD it goes through the 122.24, the 122.14, I'm sorry, it's going to go up to 122.29 because that is the next target. So that means if you want to have a buy stop right here, it's absolutely okay because nobody's selling in dollar CAD, everybody's buying. And you may know also that below 130, dollar CAD is into sell pressure area. So every buy entry that you do with an asset, with an active that is into sell pressure area, you better go ahead and read the price and get out of the buy entry as fast as possible. So like I said, the first information that we got with this cross pair is that everybody is buying. The market is going to close for the buyers. That means buyers are in the market, not the sellers. And if you go through the 22.10, 22.14, it's going to go up to 22.29. That's it. Let's go now to euro dollar. And like I said, yes, in euro dollar we also have the same information. We also have the same information. To know what is the pressure of the area, I recommend you, there is a seminar about it. There's price mapping. So check in the channel, price mapping. That is the one that explain how to understand the pressure of the area. It's gotta be somewhere. I don't want to waste any time with this, but if you check the channels, how to be somewhere, price map, that is the name of price mapping. That's the one that you want. This is also good, introduction to price action trading. And what else? Yeah, that one is good. That's going to help you to understand how you see and how you understand the pressure of the area. So in euro dollar, the information that we have right now is, of course, the market is selling. Now, where the market opened, the market opens here, Europe, US. So what's going on now? Of course, the market is selling. So we expect tomorrow more sell entries with euro dollar. In fact, we also have more sellers getting in, which you may have also the possibility to have a sell stop at the 1985, because from there it goes down to the next target 1978 and then 1969, 69, 70. Those are the next targets for euro dollar. So, but also the euro dollar is into buy pressure area since we are above the 110 level. And that means that every time we enter with a sell, we have to pick exactly what is the price and to get out of it as fast as possible. So what I recommend in euro dollar, since we have a new low, the 1883, it will be basically to sell from it. 1983, that is a sell down to 1878, 1869.68. So like I said, it's into buy pressure area, so you better sell on these levels down to here. Okay, yeah, only sellers. The market open here and the market closes here. So regarding gold, the market today also finished for the sellers. That means the market's here, they open here, like both Europe and US, and they're about to close here. But about 1300, gold is into buy pressure area. So if you sell, you better pick the right sell price and the right target. And that means gold, you can have a sell stop at 1320.13 down to 17.46. That is the first target, and this is the second target, 1315.75. So if you sell into buy pressure area, your sell entry has to be fast. You cannot hold on into a sell entry with buy pressure in the market. So and now that's what's happening with all the cross pairs and all the assets that we are trading with. We are basically entering the opposite direction of the pressure in the area. And that means our entry are super fast and we're not holding into them. We just enter and get out as fast as possible. And that's going on with dollar CAD, euro dollar, and gold. And dollar yen, we enter for buyers today, and it's so easy to see as well, because the market in dollar yen, it opens down below here. Let me show you in 1 hour. The market opened, Europe opened here, and US opened here. This is the candlestick. And so the market is going to close above the open price of both markets, and what that means is the market is going to keep moving up. So what you do, and when you are just having a new high, which is happening now with dollar yen, you calculate the high, which is 110.69, and if you want to trade with a buy stop, you absolutely could. And your buy stop, it could happen at 110.70 up to 110.80. Okay, and that what's going on with dollar yen. Yes, so dollar yen 110.70 up to 110.80 and maybe 110.94. But I will always suggest that when you trade from the highs, you go for the first target, because if you wait for the second target and there's no volume in the market, then your order is going to be consolidating here and never go to the target. So here's dollar yen from 110.70, it goes to 110.80. That is the only target that I will suggest. So now, wait until, no, you don't wait for that. You basically, the idea of the market brief is to understand what's going to happen next, you see. So for that, you had to read the opening price and the closing, which kind of is happening now. So if the closing is above the opening, it means the price is going to keep moving up. If the closing is above the opening, it's above the closing, then the price is going to keep moving down. And that's all you need to know. And this applies for everything. But just make sure that if you're going to apply the price action, you know also what is the pressure of the area on every single asset that you trade. It's either gold, oil, currencies, anything. Everything applies for the same. Pound, whatever. You see? Because if you're not aware that you are entering in the opposite direction of the pressure, then that could be a huge mistake also. Yeah, because you will not have that much activity, you see? Yeah, so you need to get out and get in, get out fast. Yeah, and that was it, guys. That's all I wanted to share with you. And we're gonna keep doing this because, of course, the market changes every day. And tomorrow we already know what we're gonna do, since the closing is already telling us what's gonna happen. You see? So again, for more information and more seminars about price action, pivot points, and anything you'd like to know, is in our channel. So these recordings will also be in the channel, and we can apply some stocks in the future. We can apply some other actives, as long as everybody is understanding what we're doing. And as you can see, I'm not using any indicator. I'm just reading the price. I go for the high, I go for the target. So as long as the days moves around the road, we're going to be applying more concepts, but just little by little, until you get used to understand the price action. And once you get used to price action, you're never going back to any indicator. Yeah, that's for sure. All right, my friend, thank you so much. And we keep on touch. You already know our site if you would like to trade live with us, and also our channel in case some of the seminars are useful for you. Thank you very much. I hope this has been helpful for you. All right, bye-bye.